Hey guys, AsePlayer here. First and foremost, I'd like to thank each and every one of you on helping me reach the big 20k subs. This goal was originally impossible, in my opinion, especially when I decided to stop uploading, but you guys just kept going and somehow we got there. Despite me taking a long and unannounced break, you guys still helped the channel grow, and I appreciate that. I do feel that I owe each and every one of you an apology for simply going off the grid like that. I just kind of needed some time to myself, and I was kind of getting burnt out over the whole YouTube thing. It just felt extra to have to edit videos or even upload them while playing other games instead of just enjoying myself, you know? But I do apologize for that, because I should have at least told you guys what's up, but I just kind of disappeared. But no, I am not dead. I am perfectly fine, and yeah. When I first started this channel, it was never about the money. It only had one goal: entertain as many people as possible while playing my favorite childhood series, which was of course the Stick Wars series. I wasn't only given unconditional love and support, but you guys actually opened up new opportunities to me that I would have potentially never had. I can't speak for Brock, but Crazy J, at some point, not sure when, started paying attention to my channel and even watched some of my vids. This would have never happened if it wasn't for you guys helping me grow. And also, I'm not entirely sure if Winston knows about my existence, but I do know that those two do. So after doing YouTube for a while, I was given my first quote-unquote reward, I suppose. I was accepted to become an admin for Stick Empires. Now, this was a pretty big deal to me because for the most part, it was only some clan members that were like well established in the community that were given this power, and they had to apply for it, and I was just kind of trusted with it, I suppose, and I do greatly appreciate that. And I made sure not to let that go in vain, because I ended up spending way too much time on the Stick Empires chat after I got it. But yeah, it was a blessing, and depending on who you ask, they might say it was actually a curse. But I enjoyed doing it, and I enjoyed having the privilege of doing that, because I was finally acknowledged as more than just a YouTuber there. I was acknowledged as someone who was considered trustworthy to the developers, and I do appreciate that. As many of you know, I was a public Stick War Legacy alpha tester. Obviously, I was very excited to test it, and I was willing to just take all the time I could and put it towards that, because I really cared about the developers and their projects, as they were a big part of my childhood. I still care about them and their projects to this day as well. While thousands of people tested, I kind of ended up only being the only one listed in the credits due to the sheer amount of work and effort I put into testing Legacy. They now knew I was willing to waste my time and find out that miners can't attack the statue, or that beating Insane without upgrades is doable. All jokes aside, I mainly contributed by helping them find issues, offering suggestions, and kind of just relaying info about the community. This set up a future plan for me in relation to testing for them. When Mini Legends was announced, I was actually approached and asked if I was willing to test it. I mean, of course, my answer was already decided when I heard the word test, because I just care about the journey. It's a great experience to have, because I am really into game design and stuff. I did it for quite a few months during the alpha stage, where it was closed off to the general public, but once it hit its public beta phase, my work was essentially done there. I couldn't really offer too much, because now there was hundreds of people that had access to the game. But it did reach a very good playable state, and it was amazing to see how far the game had progressed since its start. I don't even remember half of the stuff that was in the original version. So as I got to know them better, CJ and Brock and all the other developers that were a part of the team weren't just devs to me. They were what I considered pretty good friends. Despite me being way younger than them and being less experienced in game design and all of that, they still included me and listened to my feedback on subjects about the game, and that's a pretty big deal for me. So I did greatly appreciate that, because it made me feel like I was an important part of the process. Even if all I was doing is testing and giving feedback, like, it was nice to know that they listened, because it let me know that I wasn't just wasting my time. These guys actually wanted me to tell them what I thought and all sorts of stuff like that, and that was really cool to learn as I went on with the testing. I can safely say if it wasn't for this channel, I most likely would never have had many of these opportunities, if any. It's all thanks to you guys for helping me grow. I started this dinky Stick Empires channel in 2013. Using Bandicam as a recorder and using copyrighted music. I wasn't expecting anything to come out of this. I just wanted to create some content for a game that I loved. So for me to reach this point in my life was pretty astonishing to say the least. Now, what you're all probably waiting for. Am I coming back to YouTube? Short answer, yeah. Long answer, yeah, I am. I plan to create more Stick Empires Star Wars Legacy content as I was originally doing. I also do plan to hold some unique tournaments for Stick Empires that switches things up a bit, so stay tuned for that. And I do want to thank all of you for waiting on me and never giving up. I hope I can make you guys as entertained as ever, and I'd like to just thank you all for watching, and I will see you all hopefully in the next video.